Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to the barn. So I did say in the last video that this video I was going to make a new planer cart. Well, I've decided to kick it down the road for one more video, and the reason being is when I was planning my design the other day, I realized that it's not really going to work properly until I level this floor. So today we're going to level this floor, and then I can get on with the planer cart tomorrow when the floor dries. So it really is hot today. We're under another heat wave warning. It's going to be 39 degrees later, so I need to just make the most of this relatively cool morning. So when I cast this floor years ago, this part is cast in about 8 or 9 parts, and the reason being the critical element of the floor at that time, going back years ago, was somewhere to keep the lawnmower, which stands in this area here, and then the rest of the floor was just cast when I had a little bit of concrete left from jobs I was doing in and around the house. Some of these areas are about 4 foot by 2 foot, some of these areas are just 2 foot square, so this floor is all over the place. I've never managed to get the saw workstation to roll successfully, especially in this corner where I mostly keep it, because years ago when we bought the greenhouse that's now at the other side of the garden, I screwed it and kept it screwed to the wall up here. So when I cast the floor here, there's a big hole under there, so I need to sort this out to make this area here, the prime area, workable. So I'm going to sweep the floor now. I'm going to prime it. Then I bought 2 bags of floor leveler, regage as it's called here. Then I'm going to tip a couple of bags in this area. Not quite sure how far it's going to spread out because of the levelness, but if I can get this area here level, it just means I can wheel things around. I bought a set of new casters, 4 for the base, which I'll swap tomorrow when the floor's dry, and then I can make sure the saw runs, and 4 for the new build, which you'll see in the next video. I'm just going to have to form a little bit of shuttering to stop the leveler disappearing. Right, lunchtime. It is really hot today. We'll let the primer dry while I have my lunch, and then we'll pour the leveler in. Okay, so I've had lunch whilst the primer dries. Everything I have at the moment for lunch contains plums because we've had a bumper plum harvest. Sadly, the figs, my favourite, doesn't look like we're going to get that much because of the drought. I've got 2 bags of the regage, so 50 kg. Each bag needs to be mixed with 6 kg, 6 litres of water, and then I'm going to pour it in that corner and let it spill out this way. I'm not sure how far it goes. Unfortunately, this thing never goes as far as you would like it to go. It's quite an expensive thing, at 28 euros a bag. Get that mixed in 2 batches, 25 kg in a trug, whisk it with the drill. I found, whilst I was sweeping and priming the floor, I found 2 footprints. One there, one there. I don't know whether those are Gracie's footprints from years ago, or they might even predate Gracie and be from Lydia, who was the dog that we had when we bought the place here. In a small way, I'm hoping the leveler doesn't actually reach that bit and preserve them footprints. Okay, so I needed a little bit more than 2 bags. Looking at what we've done now, probably 4 bags. But I've got all that level now. There still is a little ridge there. My little dam seems to be holding. This area here, I think will be nice and level. This thing should be walkable in the morning. I'll fill that hole in over there. It was under the bandsaw. It's an old security tether. So I'll clean my buckets off and then I'm done for the day. See you in the morning. Good morning. So it looks a little bit damp in that corner. Fly there. Sorry, fly. Actually started, landed over there and crawled all the way around here and sadly died there. Well, they look level. There's a little bit of scabbiness going on round here where the sort of top of the concrete's just poured out. The saw's going to sit a lot better now in that area, and I'm going to have the option to pull it. And I would think with the new wheels, I'll be able to pull it right up to the door now. Look at that. I think I'll just let the sun sit on it now for a couple of hours. I've not had my breakfast yet, so I'm certainly going to need another couple of bags to finish it. See it better now with them doors closed. We've still got this ridge here. Probably still need to raise the floor another... a lot. a lot. Certainly glad we don't have a 20mm drop off in that corner, and because it sort of levelled it off to this little ridge here, this is flat. So really now from the door to there we're flat. The eye point is exactly where you're stood with a tripod, and to get rid of that ridge I'm going to have to lift the floor 3 or 4 mil, which will mean coating this entire floor. It'll come right to the doors. Another 2 bags probably won't be enough, probably another 4 bags, so that's another €120 of materials. I think it can wait a bit before I do that, so once we get this wall done, maybe give it some more. But for now, I'm going to be really happy because it means we can roll things much easier, move machinery around much easier, especially with the new casters. Right, I'm going to go and have my breakfast. Okay, so I've moved a couple of bits back into their places. I just need to now take the casters off this, or the 2 casters and the stand off the back of this saw, and then I can put this back. So the new casters are a lot bigger, so it's going to raise the height of the saw by about 1.5 inches. We'll see how that feels. There is other options. The mounting holes are huge, so I've had to buy some penny washers to screw through. Oh, Gracie, you sound like a train. When I put these on, one of the mounting holes is going to be in no man's land, so I'm going to have to just cut and put a packer in the back of that just to get the fixing for the 4th fixing. So cool, right, let's get it loaded up. Right, we are ready for the planer cart build, and under this sheet is the magic ingredients, and you'll see that in next video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully, as you will see next week, leveling this floor was paramount importance. So I'll see you next week with this build. I'm going to carry on with it this minute and bring it your way next week. See you later, guys. Bye.